logging in with the MOBA Xterm Windows app. Before we log in, we need to make sure we have a VPN connection to Orion. And you need to do that each time you start your computer, right? I have bookmarked my address for logging in here. So this is where I log in with my proper username, you could say, not my student username this time. You do that, right? Or so you also log in with your proper username, you could say. And since this is a two-factor identification, I will now probably be asked for. No, if I'm home, I will be asked for. I will be sent a password, you could say, by SMS. So it's a two-factor identification system, this. But if I'm on campus, it doesn't need that. So now I have this VPN connection, and this is I do this only once per session, right? So now I'm in. So then I can click away this, and now I should be able to contact Orion. Let's see if we can contact Orion with this MOBA Xterm terminal app for Windows. For Mac users, you don't need this. You have an app already called Terminal. All Macs should have that. So you use that and do as I say in the Module 1 document. It's really easy. But in Windows we need something extra, and this is one of them, MOBA Xterm. Then we need to click on the session button here to open a new session. And the app we are going to run is this SSH. It's short for Secure Shell. And this is exactly the same command you use on the Mac. You type SSH. Here we just click on SSH. And then you need the address to the host, to the Orion. And the address is always login.orion.nmbu.no. This is the same each time, right? And for everyone. You can also enter your username, but let me not do that now. I click OK here. And now, if I have the VPN connection, you should see this one here. Let me enlarge the... Sorry. Yeah, like that. You should see this prompt here. If you don't get this one, there is something wrong with the VPN, I would say. Or, I mean, it could be that Orion is simply down, but that's really not very often. The login is usually there. So let me now log in with as a student for the first time. This is how it should look like for you the first time. I also have a student account. So now I need the username here, the username. And the username is like this, bin31023 for this year. And then a number which is different for all of us, right? So my user is 48. And then I type return here, and then I'm asked for the password, and now I need this dummy password. The first time I log in, I need a dummy password. And now I have to type this exactly correct, right? With the upper and lower case and everything. So let me see. And notice nothing appears on the screen. This is how it should be. So you have to type it sort of without seeing it being typed. This is how it should be. There's nothing wrong here. And then enter. And this was really successful. And now you can see I'm logged in. And I'm also being asked to change the password immediately now. Right? This you will only see the first time you log in. You are required to change your password immediately. Right? So I now have to first type in that dummy password again, just to make 100% sure who am I. So now you have to type it again with exactly the correct like this and return. And now you choose a new password. Now you choose a password that you can remember. And you have to type it twice, as you saw. And as always, nothing shows on the screen. This is normal. This is how it should be, right? And now it says all authentication tokens updated successfully. And I was also automatically logged out again. So the session stopped. Can you see that? Because once you have the new password, the system wants you now to log in with the new password. So now the dummy password has been used up, you could say. You cannot use it anymore now. Now you have to use the new password that I typed in, the secret one that only you know, right? So let's see if I can now just click away this one. And notice here appeared, this one here appeared now as a link in this MOBA Xterm app. So if I double click here now, I start my login again. So now I will try to log in again. 2348, that's me. And now I use my new password. It may take a little bit time before this is completely updated, but let me see now. Yes, seems to work. And then I'm logged in for the first time in a proper way, you could say. So, successfully logged in. And yeah, there are some text and stuff here. We will not dwell with that now, but you will see something similar, I hope. And then you can see the prompt here, as we call it, contains the username at login and so on. And here we can now start typing commands, but that's something we will look at later. So in case you want to log out again, or you always need to do that sooner or later, you either type log out like this and return, or you just click away the window here as I did, or you use Ctrl D like this. And then you can see it says session stopped. Yeah. So that should be it.